Hello Pisces, thank you for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Telematero. I believe the H is silent. One day I'm going to get to that website to make sure, but apparently not today. Here, and it's by Renata Lechner, in case you would like it. For the supportive oracle cards, the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Just move these out of the way. Already shuffled. 6 and 6, yes, okay. You? Okay. So we're starting with Pisces. Woo! We've got we've got cups going on here. Alright, so you're feeling it, or are you? Wait a minute. Are you feeling it? Or do you need to be feeling it? That might be coming off wrong. So there's love here. All right, that's for sure. But like the king energy on both sides, or the king energy is both in challenge, both in the challenging positions. Your challenge card is the King of Cups. There's he, which can be any gender. Don't get it pigeonholed to anything. Same with this one. Your partner's card is the King of Wands. Now, these energies can work together, but I don't know if most people would agree with that. But it's when the passion is there and it's reinforced by the action. I feel like that can go well. Some people might even argue any energy can work together if they're willing to work together. But I'm getting what this is saying, though. Your passion, if it's reinforced by your partner's action, this can go well. Because I'm getting with the King of Cups as your challenge card, you also have the romance card popping in, like double the thing here, double the, whatever you call it, double the fun, double the intensity there. And also what makes things better for you is the Knight of Cups on your side. Like, so I feel like you're really getting strongly pushed to feel the love, to get over a hurdle. And it feels like you might be a little upset about something. But it's like to feel the love and express the love, especially with the Knight of Cups. It seems to be we're going right to what makes things better. That seems to be exactly what it's starting out with. Because I'm feeling a lot of blocks. I'm feeling there's a lot. So your partner's taking action, and I'm seeing there's challenges on your partner's side. Is it money? Is it money? Because I'm feeling you have a lot of balancing energy to your partner. But it's the subject. It's like I feel like your partner's coming from a financial direction, money direction. You're coming from an emotional. I want to be with you. I want to spend time with people I love. Like there seems to be some type of like how you're seeing it. I don't know. I wouldn't say you were off base, but I feel like between the two of you, different angles, same situation, but contrasting angles. I do think too that your partner's going to win out on this, just to be fair, whatever is going on here. If this is resonating, because it's money, I'm getting your partner seems to have like quite the grip on the situation and is not going to bend. I feel like that's what this whole situation is revolving around. Because I am getting, like, something. It feels like something fell through, to be honest with you. But not in the sense of, like, something didn't happen. I'm getting, like, the funds or something to back it up. Your partner was like, no, we can't do that. Like, they're like, we have to back out. I feel like they're saying we have to back out. And they're forcing it. I feel like they're backing out of something due to financial constraints. And I feel like you're on the side where you feel like you have to go along with it, but I feel like you might be internalizing your discontent. For some of you, it's disgust. I feel like some of you are really kind of upset about this. It's a really strong letdown. Because I'm getting your partner didn't want to have to back down from this, didn't want to go back on whatever they thought they were going to do to begin with. But I'm getting they're seeing something that they didn't see before. And the knowledge that it's like they know something. There's a reason for this. Are they sharing? They haven't shared with you the reason though. This money is needed somewhere else, and they know it, but they haven't pushed it forward to you yet. But they're gonna have to. I feel like they're preparing for the worst, hoping for the best, but they're gonna have to spend some money to fix something. Something isn't right. And for some of you, I'm wondering if like there's something like some type of bill that came around this time of year for you that your partner's like, no, that's got to be paid first. We're going to have to cancel some plans. Because when I'm seeing this is happening, I'm seeing you feel forced to let it go, and you're trying to move on from it. But I feel like as it goes forward, like whatever the plans were that were canceled, it's bothering you. I'm getting that it's bothering you. But I'm also seeing like the fact that this went this way, that the plans were canceled, it's almost like the finances went somewhere else that benefits you more. Because I do actually see like you do have the victory card spiritually. Like you're going to win out. I'm getting like this situation here feels very unfortunate. It's very disappointing, but within 6 months you will have forgotten about it. Maybe even less, maybe 3 for some of you, because it's just like the time would have came and gone where these plans would have happened, and where that money did go seemed to have rectified a problem. And I feel like when that comes around, like, well, you're in a better spot down the road during this year. I feel like you're feeling better because I'm getting. Ultimately, you have a victory stance. You are going to come out victorious, but not in this current situation, but down the road, looking back, you're going to realize, all right. Like, it's kind of like, yeah. I even feel like now you would look at it and like, yeah, I understand. Like, I feel like you'd be like, I understand that, but your partner seems to feel like this is how things are supposed to work out, too. I don't know if I showed this card. They got the 10 of coins. They have a lot of financial security. They're planning ahead. I'm getting something in the future here. I feel like you're kind of stuck also realizing that your partner was right. Because they seem to be in the spot where they're promoting like, see, we're good now. Everything worked out. Like, this is how it had to happen. But I feel like for right now, this moment, you were looking forward to something, and it's a letdown. It's an honest letdown. I mean, you're looking forward to something. The bottom fell out for one reason or another. Finances had to go somewhere else. That is making you victorious in the long run, but short term you're feeling disappointed, which is it's legitimate in my opinion. But I'm a Pisces, so I find an easy way to connect with that because I can understand that. Like that would be very disappointing. But they're telling me even though this is going on, doesn't mean you can't enjoy your time with your partner at all. Because I'm getting your partner seems to be taking the lead. They seem to be getting what they want, which is actually best for both of you. And I'm getting where you're standing is the Queen of Wands. Like you want to do something. You have extra energy. And where it was going to go, where this energy was going to go, whatever the situation was that you had to back out of, that energy is still there. They're telling me reapply that just to your partner. Even if it's just like a night in watching movies or having a very intimate dinner, something both the two of you want, like just make it about you. Like still use that energy. Still make it about you and your partner. Whatever the plans were, redirect that energy and use it towards your partner, because I am getting where your partner is standing is the Ace of Cups. Your partner has unwavering love is what I'm getting. And I'm getting they love you, and they're expecting that you're gonna see how this is gonna work. Like they got this temperance card going on here. Like the finances are gonna work out better this way in the long run. They also feel like when it comes around, like you're gonna get it. You're gonna feel fine. You're gonna feel happy in the long run. They have a lot of faith in the long run. You're gonna be thankful for this. They understand you're disappointed now, but they're definitely feeling like this is the right move. They're telling me though, what makes things better for you is that Knight of Cups. Use that energy. Use it towards your partner. You know, still enjoy things. Enjoy something else. Just take it a different direction. Still use that energy. It's still alive. Because I'm getting like the problem is that energy could double back on you, and you could kind of wallow in it a little bit. You could obsess about what went wrong. They're like, instead of doing that, obsess about making your partner happy, doing things with your partner. There are still things in your realm of possibility, whatever that is. Like I said, even if it's staying home watching movies that your partner and you enjoy, or however that is, having dinner, maybe going out to dinner, I don't know. I'm seeing some of you like going out, like walking in like a park or something like that, but it seems a little bit more elaborate. It seems kind of beautiful. So I don't know, unless you have something really beautiful around you, it seems like you're going somewhere and you're just spending time, but it seems like it's very, it's not a heavy nickel, as somebody used to say to me. It's very light on the finances, so it's fine. So you know what I mean. The finances, like I'm getting, it feels like that's a factor here, but I feel like you still have leeway to do some things, just not what you wanted to do originally. Anything else here? I feel like we went through this, but I'm just making sure because there's slight bubbles of rough energy. It's not like overwhelming. I just feel like this is something you could probably like nip in the bud and just redirect energy and just really, instead of it holding you down or making you feel sad, because I'm getting like the Eight of Swords, you could have that moment where you're just kind of like, oh, you know, this really sucks. It would have been better, blah, blah, blah. Instead of having that moment, you can redirect that and just make something else out of it and realize long term you are going to be thankful for the way this did go. Not for the situation as it happened, but the fact that, you know, when the moment arises, your partner's saying, no, we can't do that. We have to do this instead. And I feel like they're pointing out, like, this is going to be better long run. And I feel like if you can center on that and pull into that long run energy, like long distance goal, I think you'll be fine. They're also telling me not to downplay that your partner is disappointed too, but they feel, you know, a decision has to be made to make things better. It's like whatever the plans were, they're feeling like that's not the responsible way to handle things, and that's not something that you guys can do right now. Is there anything else I'm missing with this? No, I think that's good. Because I'm getting like some little like energy that's kind of like moving on here, but it's like, is there anything else? And I'm not feeling anything. I feel like this is going to be fine. I feel like they're just touching on the disappointment and just showing you long term you'll be okay. You'll feel a lot better long term, but you have to get there first. Still, you can still try to center in that energy. It could pull you through so that the Eight of Swords isn't such a big deal, because ultimately you are going to be victorious with the Six of Wands. All right, I think we're good with Pisces relationships. Let's do Pisces single. Single Pisces. Messages for single Pisces. Empowering information for single Pisces. Information that help them see what's happening, help them make decisions that make their lives better, and move their lives in the direction that they want to go. Help them see the truth of a situation if necessary. If they're not seeing something they need to see, I pray that comes forward. Okay. That's face down. Okay. Let's just read the tarot cards to start, and then we'll come into these. I haven't shuffled those yet, but there's two face down cards and there's two face up cards for the end. I don't know what the face down cards are yet, but we will. I don't want to confuse myself, so we'll leave them there. Now the situation is revolving around the Emperor, which I always say, especially in a general reading, don't get caught up in the gender. This is definitely a person who's very methodical, sees things like, I don't know why I'm doing a farming reference, but apparently I am. So if this is a person who's, for example, the leader of some type of farming organization, or a part of like a farming group, not only looks out for his own farm, but looks out for all his neighbors' farms as well. Whatever. Don't get caught up in the gender, of course, even though I just said his. Sorry about that. But like he looks out for his own, but everybody around him. It's because he's not just about himself. He's about everybody around him. He wants everything to work conducively. He has a very elevated view of the situation. Like, yes, I'm happy. Yes, I need my family to be happy. But the people around me that I care about, I need them to be happy too, because we all work together to make this a successful community. My success is derived from their success and vice versa. We all work together. It's a big, it's a whole unit. We're a whole unit together. So I'm getting this is that type of person that looks out for everybody, but feels everybody's important. My happiness and your happiness is connected to their happiness and vice versa. That seems to be how they're looking at it. Now, I don't feel like you're opposed to that. I do see that you're looking at it, and you see, I don't know, if you didn't already have this view, it's either you already had this view or you're kind of garnering it from this person, because the balance seems to make sense to you. One way or another, you seem to understand, like, yes, we're all a unit, we have to work together, because I feel like the Emperor is pulling you into that energy and trying to get you to see things their way, and I feel like that's pretty much either you were already there, or the way they're explaining it, it makes sense and you agree, so it seems like that's going well. I'm getting that there's been some work between you and the Emperor for a while. It's the Temperance card, and it's general reading, of course, so a while could be a couple months, at least a couple months, I would say. And I'm getting that you've been getting used to this person, you've been getting to know this person, you've been developing feelings for this person. And I'm getting that where you're standing is the Sun card, you think this person is pretty awesome. You like the way they think, you like the way they talk to you, the way they're handling things. It seems like it looks like it's right on line for what you look for in a partner. Okay, now I'm also looking at the top card here, the Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of stability with this. It's been taking a long time. You've been working with this person for a while, but there's a lot of stability, a lot of you getting to know them, but a lot of them getting to know you too. And I feel like they like what they see as well. The thing is, there's a lot going on, and I'm feeling that's the Two of Pentacles. That's what's getting balanced out. There's a lot of stability here, but there's also a lot going on. And I'm getting the Two of Pentacles, which is usually like a left-right choice, but I'm getting it's like how much time for recreation, how much time for responsibility. And I'm getting there's not a lot of recreation time. And this is one of those situations to where if this goes forward, you can't be viewed as recreation time. And I don't think this person would do that, but I'm feeling like that might rebalance the situation. Because I'm getting there might be a rebalance in the sense of like, this person will add you in if they feel like they have space for you to adequately spend time with you and nurture the relationship. Because they don't, I feel like this person looks at the whole picture again, and they're like, you can't just expect something to go on autopilot. You can't expect a relationship to be successful just on autopilot. You got to invest in it. You got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to your partner. You got to be paid attention to. And they're going to not only make sure they have the time for that, but they're also making sure that you're also on the same page, and I feel like they're already thinking you are. They seem to be very conducive and very, what's that word? Is it coming forward or not? They have a lot of confidence in you. Okay. Now, at this point, I mean, it's a single Pisces read, so I'm assuming you're not together yet. I'm assuming, unless there's something going on, you're wondering if it's going to get, how close it's going to get. Because I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. In the center, currently in the current position, I mean, depending on, you have to definitely, I know some people watch these after the fact, and this might be the past for you by the time you watch this. Could be in the future, who knows? But if it is in the future, it's probably in the near future. You get the Ten of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. I'm getting, like, again, that Ace of Pentacles at the top. There's a lot of responsibility here. Ten of Pentacles. Things are very secure. Whatever the situation is that is demanding this responsibility is very secure. I'm also feeling, though, that that is also blocking you from moving forward. Because I'm getting you're trying to move forward, but responsibilities are like putting a wedge between you and this person where you can't seem to push it forward. Some of you might be like trying to plan a date, or this person has made it clear that they would like to go out on a date or something, or hang out with you, but plans are being changed or something's getting canceled because of obligations to the main situation here. And I'm getting that's the Five of Cups, especially because the situation is not lost, but I feel like the fact that it gets canceled or pushed back, that's very disheartening. But I'm getting that you're not down and out. But I'm getting like there seems to be a cancellation that seems to be very disheartening, but you're not down and out. Because what comes in your future, which in a love read, what can you ask for? Like anything better than this? The Lover's card. It does connect. The two of you do connect. It finally does happen. It does feel like it's delayed, and then it finally happens. It might get delayed 2 or 3 times is what I'm getting. And then it finally happens, and it's like, here we go. That moment is redefining the situation. This moment, because you're both very happy and you're both very much wanting this to happen. I'm getting after this moment, because this moment's just a good moment, a really good moment. You're both on the same page. You want this to go forward. You're both agreeing. After this, the first 2 cards I'm gonna go for are the face-up cards, because I feel like this is what happens first. You've agreed. You're both feeling the same way. You'd both like this to happen, but you got the Five of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Trying to make this happen is putting a lot of like worry. And I'm getting things are going crazy. I'm getting trying to readjust and trying to make time for each other is really throwing a wrench in things. And it's like I feel like things are going crazy. With that Five of Wands, I feel like things are really going crazy. Unexpected problems, unexpected demands on your time and your partner's time, or potential partner at this point, I should say. These are the first 2 cards, because I feel like the Nine of Wands is just like, oh my gosh, like, is this doomed from go? Like, is this, even though we're both feeling the same way, is this doomed? I'm getting that with the Nine of Swords. Like, it's like a worry, and I feel like both of you, especially you though, are kind of like, oh boy, is there just going to be too much adversity here to overcome this, because there's so much going on. It feels like things are going crazy. Then we end up with the last 2 cards that were face down. You got the Two of Wands with the Empress. I feel like the Empress is an unexpected help. The Empress is unexpected help. The Empress is freeing you from the responsibility, from partial responsibility. You and this other person. The Empress is stepping in to make sure that there's enough room for you and the person you want to see to have that time. There's somebody stepping in, and this is face down because I feel like this is unexpected, but somebody's seeing you struggle. Somebody's seeing you trying to get this going, and they're helping. I feel like they're more connected with you, I have to be honest. They're helping you, which is allowing the situation to go forward. But whatever that means for you. Because I'm getting like the help could actually be coming to your potential partner, but the reason it is because somebody is feeling for you and feels connected to you and wants you to have this opportunity. But either way, the help is connected to you directly is what I'm getting. That's face down. Now, I am going to actually see if we can get a couple cards here, if there's anything else they want to say. Because I'm feeling with that the 2 face-up cards there, the worry if it's ever going to work out, and then the unexpected. Yeah, see, okay. We got 2 cards. I'm getting trying to make plans, trying to keep things together, trying to make time for each other after you've had the lover's moment, after that moment, which is a good moment, great moment, I should say, great moment. And things are like, is this ever going to work out? You know, things just seem to be going crazy. Was this, like, is this doomed from the beginning? They're giving me, like, the organization thing here. The organization card. All right. So I'm connecting this more with the Emperor, I'm feeling. It's not that things can't be worked out. I feel like the Emperor is actually having a hard time doing things differently. And it's taking the Emperor a minute to really get used to that. And that seems to be a very strong degree of error. Not purposefully. And I don't feel like you'd be pointing fingers. And you might be having some issues too. I'm not going to say you're not. But I'm getting the Emperor's having a hard time switching gears. And I feel like things are falling through the cracks. Things are hard to get a hold of. It's just really difficult. It feels really difficult. And they're telling me with the organization, like, it's not really that. It's not that it can't be done. It's just it might take the Emperor 3 to 4 months to really realign their life to include you comfortably. And I feel like you'll both be comfortable. But I feel like the Emperor needs like 3 to 4 months to really readjust and acclimate. And I feel like this is a very strong testament to how much you mean to this person, because they know it's going to take them a while. They know this. They see this before it happens. They know that they have issues changing. They definitely have the best foot forward. They think they can do it easier than they actually can, because they just feel like they have natural patterns that usually serve them. But those same patterns that serve most of the time, once in a while can go against you. But hey, for the most part, this is the same energy that actually makes them a success. I'm getting they know this is going to be a bump, but you mean enough to them that they're willing to do this. So that's like a testament to you and how they feel towards you. Because I do also feel like they're letting go of some responsibilities as well, because they have to include you in. I do feel like they're letting go of some responsibilities. And I'm just confirming that. And I am getting like this, the Empress card here. Empress is definitely freeing you. I feel like the Empress is connected to you, but it's basically freeing you and this person from responsibilities to a degree that it's fair. It's all good. Nobody's getting taken advantage of. It's all good. But this is what's allowing you to really get to know the Emperor, get closer with the Emperor. This unforeseen help. And I feel like this person's more than happy to do it, but I still feel them like sympathizing with you, and they want you to have the ability to actually have a really fair chance for this to work out. Are we good? Okay. I think we're done. All right. I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.